Right, so I'm currently walking back. I've just nicked to the pharmacy to pick up my hay fever tablets because I ran out. I usually get a 2-month supply anyway. So, anyway. So, I've just gone there to pick them up. And I'm currently walking back, but I'm walking back from the pharmacy. I might as well do the Haven review. So I do apologise if you can't see me. It's gone like it was yesterday. It was a bit overcast in the morning, but it's brightening up now. The sun's out, it's a bit breezy. So yeah. So Haven review for 2023. Let's dig in the journey. So the journey down was pretty good. We did hit some traffic jams, but overall the traffic is slow moving. The border between North West England and North Wales, there's always traffic around there because it goes down from 3 lanes to 2, so there's always traffic. So yeah. Yeah, and then we stopped at the Mutley service station. Yeah, and then carry on. There's a bit of traffic, and I thought the road's going to shut. But just seeing an ambulance for flashing light, but I think it was just to take someone to the hospital because the road wasn't shut in North Wales, and the North Wales main road is North Wales don't have a motorway, they have all A roads, so yeah. So yeah. So the accommodation, so the caravan we stayed at, I think it's the furthest we've ever been at Haven. Like, we were right at the back of the park, or literally we were 2 minutes away from the beach. I think last year when we went, we were like the closest we've ever been to the complex. So yeah, let's say the standards seem to be improving. Even every time I go, the caravan standards improve. Anyway, so I think it's the first time we've ever stayed in. So there's 2 types of caravans, Haven. So ones that Haven's owned, and then ones that are owned by people. You can actually buy caravans there at Haven, and then holiday on site. But you can also private rent it out if you own one. I think it was private owned just because there's a number of things that we got last year that we didn't get. Didn't get any towels to use in the bathroom, and things like tea towels and stuff they didn't have and stuff. So yeah. The grade of the caravan was a silver one. We stayed in the prestige one last year. So yeah. So yeah. So the height was a bit smaller than the prestige. I think it was just about 6'5". There's no way my brother could stand up in that caravan. I think it was 6'5", 6'4". I'm 6'3", my brother's about an inch taller than me. Yeah. So important for that. Yeah. So yeah. Lovely accommodation. And again, going back to say about the problems with missed items. Looking for a sofa bed, and we couldn't find one. I don't find the beds are really awkward for me to sleep on because at home I sleep on a double bed because of my height and my broadness, and the beds at Haven's got a main bedroom, and then depending on the size you get additional or 2 additional. We always go for the 3 bedrooms option. The beds are more like 3/4 length, the smaller bedrooms. So yeah, So yeah, so ended up sleeping on the sofa. So I wonder whether the furniture is different in privately owned and even owned properties. I don't know. And also, I don't know whether they are actually moving away from having the sofa beds as well, because so it might be different at your haven wherever you stay. Our regular on everything's in the same complex, like entertainment, stage, arcade, shop, the soft play, the restaurants, all in the same bit. So if you just approach it, say if you're coming down from where we were staying, there will be like a display of like caravans. And yeah, I've noticed, I had a look around and noticed most of them are moving away from like the corner shaped sofas that they usually have, which had to pull out of bed in a little longer bit. So yeah. So yeah. The weather was a bit mixed. So Friday went down, it was a nice day, nice and blue sky. Saturday was hot, like the sun was burning, like it was a lovely spring day. And Sunday was a bit of a dull day, it was overcast, but it had those type of clouds, you know those clouds when it's like overcast but like dark clouds. So it did choose some drizzle and it did choose some so anyway, we went out because let's say we take one thing a day at a time. So we went out. So yeah, the local supermarket was Tesco. There's a Aldi and Lidl somewhere, but I'm not yet to find them. So we mainly use Tesco. So yeah. So yeah. So we decided to go and decide what we had for tea. Every night there. What was it? Right, that's Sunday. Went in. Went looks around the town centre as well. Grabbed a coffee and stuff. Yeah. Right. The town centre is a mixture of, there's more local shops than there is brand names, which is good. So yeah, coffee at like a local cafe and stuff. And walked back down to having that, I walked down back to Tesco and we had a short shower. Was it coming out? No, I think it's coming out. Tesco, actually. A short shower. Yeah. We'll go out to Tesco, yeah. Going, oh yeah. I'll talk about it in a minute. Yeah. So yeah. Oh, another thing I just remembered I should have talked about in the caravan. So yeah. The curtains weren't really good. They were like, I mean, I had broken sleep. Like, went to sleep, and I got woke up about me 6 o'clock every morning. Those blinds. Because they didn't have proper curtains. They only had like shell curtains, and they had display blinds. Couldn't breathe those blinds properly, so there weren't a lot of light in. So maybe need blackout curtains, like say the caravan. Well, equipped and stuff. So yeah. Moving on to like the amenities and like the complex at Avon itself. Again, like can't count on the restaurant because we didn't use the restaurant. So yeah. And everything was open again. I'm going to talk about COVID in a minute, but yeah, so yeah. And then going back to Monday, which is yesterday, the weather was alright. It started off a bit overcast, a bit murky, and then it rising up. It was blue sky, sunny, but there was a bit of breeze like there was today. Going back to the facilities at the park were amazing. Like they've done up much of it. Let's say didn't use the restaurant and didn't use the swimming pool. But I have to say the facility. So yeah, I'll talk about COVID in a minute. Because last year when we went, the COVID restrictions were there. So yeah, so they've refurbished the arcade, and last year when we went, I think they're planning to refurbish the entertainment and the stage area and the bar area and have it open for the 2020 season. And they couldn't do that because of COVID. So last year it was shut. They had Papa John's. Yep, but all the activities were open. The children's station, like the gold carts and like the archery stuff. So yeah, everything was open. The shop is ridiculous, overpriced. Maureen used it in the mornings. Anyway, but it was ridiculous, overpriced. Like £3 for life, about that's nuts. You can buy nearly 2 hours, have to go for £3.50 vehicle cars and stuff. It's ridiculous. And like bread, 3.50p. I mean, it's nearly £2 for a loaf. For a right loaf. Yeah. Eggs. Do you have any eggs? Eggs is in short supply. I couldn't get any eggs out, so I had to go on Friday night. But I think everyone's just using them because now where I work in the supermarket. and like depending on what my shift is, I know like we sell out eggs like they every single day. They come in every single night and we sell them out every single day. Yeah. So I don't know what's going on with them. So yeah. So the arcade we use quite a lot. They've removed quite a lot of stuff from the arcade and they actually made it so smaller. Because last time we were able to use the arcade was actually made like you go to the shop and then you have to go to desk chicken passes and stuff, because you've got like a pay card, something like that, so you do that, and yeah, that's gone. But they made the entertainment, not the arcade, smaller, so I think it flows better, which I think is a good idea. It flows better, so you got a clear corridor now to the restaurant and then it seems strange. So yeah, so made it small. Got rid of some machines like a Deal No Deal and bowling alley stuff. So yeah. So the entertainment and the stage is kind of split in two. Now, before it used to be one massive space, but now they split it in two. So one side's like the bar area and one side's like an entertainment stage. They do all the activities. So yeah. And Papa John's. We were supposed to be having Papa John's, but it actually thought because the pizza oven broke, which everyone came about because, oh god, my brother came with last year and he wanted one, but the prices, oh my god, going back to rights, sure shit. Which is why I reckon doing top-ups at the shop in the complex and then going to either Tesco, Aldi or Lidl if you're going to the Haven. So yeah, I will concerns to pick up any old mates. Yeah. So yeah. Though for 30 that wasn't open with the mini golf. I think that was the only thing that was open last year when we went. Yeah. I think, yeah, it was. Because we were just coming out of COVID and the restriction. Just coming out, so like I think outdoor activities were allowed in Wales and I think England. I think the swimming pools were open in England but not in Wales. I think the day we came back they opened. It was either the day we came back or the week after. So yeah. So I think they're doing that up. So going back to last year and COVID. So I would say Haven's changed a couple of the policies during COVID and stuff. So last year we were just coming out of COVID restrictions for the final ever lockdown, which includes we could go on self-catering holidays. So yeah. So many things we couldn't do. We couldn't do like the arcade, we couldn't go see live entertainment, we couldn't. You could always sit outside in restaurants and stuff, soft play and stuff. So we could really do that outdoor activities. Yeah. So brought in some new policies and now we can check in on the app. So instead of going to reception, yeah, they just do it at the entrance gate to the car park, which I find is pretty awful. Alright, I'm not awful, alright. Because the reception's only open a short time anyway. And right when you did pre-COVID, you had to ring up and say, I'm here. Stuff will go to the security desk, which they've gotten rid of now in the complex bit. So yeah. Yeah, the one thing which I don't understand is you now have to book. I think they introduced this again during COVID. You now have to book to use the swimming pool. I think they did that during COVID and just kept it so they could manage how many people are in the pool. Or I think it was due to social distancing measures. Also 6 people time the pool as well. And I don't know whether they've got, I don't know whether they've got lifeguards on duty or not, and whether they have to have a certain amount of people per lifeguard and stuff. So yeah. You can order on app food and stuff, which is good. So yeah. So COVID made things worse, COVID made things better. The one thing that they've got back is returning keys to reception, because last year you just took it in the bucket on the way down. So yeah. So the journey back home. So the journey was alright. So we took 2 cars. So it was me and my dad and Ruby in his car, and then it was my granddad's trainer, my mum and Dolly in her car. So yeah. So they were a bit further ahead of us coming back anyway. So yeah, we went a different route because we went to see my dad went to see my granddad, my dad's dad, and I stayed in the car with Ruby. Got like a quick power nap in the car while I was there because I was absolutely tired because of the broken sleep. So yeah. So the journey down was really good. Coming back home, we stayed around, checked out, went to Tesco to get a picnic and stuff. Sat on the beach and went about 1:15. So we could miss the rush out, and then the journey home was alright. They arrived about an hour before, an hour and 15, so yeah. They did, however, there was stopped off at the motorway services on the way back. We did as well, found out like a Starbucks break from the petrol station, and went to Starbucks to find out like it's closed for refurbishment, even though they didn't put it on the sign. But luckily there was one in the petrol station, so we did that. So yeah. And then what else? Yeah, so we had brake trouble on the services on the way back, and then an air lot called off at the motorway services just over the border, and because there, charge the car, easy by, there was only 4 chargers available. Like, really? And the motorway service stations really been down. Like, when we went to London last year, like, the motorway service station, like, everyone stopped us about like at least like 25. So I don't know why it's so poor up here compared to down south. And my advice on these were in the Midlands as well. So I don't know why it's so poor up north, like it's so much better down in the Midlands and south. Like, I was trying to find like a rabbit charger as well, because you can get 3 types of charge. Got no, so slow, fast, and ultra fast, which McDonald's have. So I was trying to find like a McDonald's nearby, you know, had it. The only one that had it was the services we stopped at on the way back. Not on the way back, but on the way going. Yeah, they did have fast ones at Haven as well. And we did put it on in every time we went into Tesco. So yeah. So really, if they all want folks to drive electric cars, they really need to have the infrastructure in place to do that. So I think my mum said the queue was like 2 hours long just to charge your car. Which is fine, because I think they were about 40 minutes away from home. Go always stick it on home and charge. Anyway, so that is my Haven review. '23. Oh, one thing before I go, I'm going to mention the beach. The beach is absolutely lovely. It's one of the best beaches you can go on. You can actually drive your car onto the beach, which is good. Because with Ruby's ACL, she can't walk far. So it's nice to just drive on, so she could drive on. And then it's a short trip to say. I mean, she didn't do any swimming, but she laid in the water. She enjoyed the water. Yeah. So, and you get some lovely views as well, like, because it's in the heart, like, it's close to Snowdonia, so you get like mountain views and stuff, which is just gorgeous. So anyway, I'm going to go home now. It's Tuesday today, so I'm going to go home, get ready for Fat Club, and see what these monkeys have been up to. And you will see a grocery store after this. Yeah, just stuff we needed, ran out of. Yeah, just to last us to when I do the big shop on Friday. It's mainly refreshing, so I'm going to go now and grab yourself a drink, because this reel is about 30 minutes long. So sit down, grab yourself a drink. I'll see you again. Bye guys.